How is all my construction entrepreneurs doing? I hope great. It's good to see you again. Here, I'm going to talk about a class that we used to have live. Now we have converted it to be online, and it's free. And the title of this class, as you can see here, is How to Become a California Licensed Contractor for 2017. This class is brought to you by the Construction Entrepreneur School and Services. To sign up for this class here, go to our website. There should be a sign-up page there. Go to our website and fill in your email, your name, and we're going to go ahead and send you a link to the webinar for this class. So if you're looking to become a licensed California licensed contractor for 2017, this is the class you want to take. This is it. Okay, all the questions, and if I do not answer the questions that you have, we will be able to open up for Q&A at the end of the webinar. So that's the great thing about it. Even if you do not get all your questions answered during the presentation, you'll be able to ask questions at the end of it, and I'm open to all questions. So, and if I don't have the answer, I'll make sure I get back to you within 48 hours with the answer. It's the great thing about it. All right, so let's go ahead and start this. All right, so what you would get out of this class, and basically this is going to lay out what we will cover in that course that you will sign up for. Remember, you have to go to our website, enter in your name, enter in your email address, and go ahead and sign up for this free course. And then you'll be sent the link, and everything should be good from there. Okay. So we're going to cover, how do I get my contractor's license? A lot of people are just clueless about, the steps it takes or where to go to get your contractor's license. We're going to cover all that and everything you need to know. How much will it cost? Now, when I first got my license, I paid $1,300. And for the people that follow my page that have heard me speak before, you'll find out that that $1,300 that I paid years ago, back in 2001, 2002, it was just way too much. And that school still charges that fee to this day. And the reason why I say it's way too much, because you don't get enough out of the course that's valued at $1,300. Okay, here at the Construction Entrepreneur School, you're going to be included into a university. This university is something we just started for all construction entrepreneurs, but mainly geared to the construction entrepreneur that's getting their license with the Construction Entrepreneur School and Services. And in that university, you're going to get how to estimate, learn about blueprint reading, learn about overhead, you're going to learn about general liability, you're going to learn about what's the difference between regular auto insurance and commercial auto insurance, you're going to learn where to get all these insurances at, you're going to learn about bonding, and the list goes on and on and on and on. And you're not going to pay $1,300, you're only going to pay $500. Actually, you're going to pay $499. Okay? So we're going to talk about how much does it cost. And also, too, that cost factor is how much. So once you pay the $499 and you get all that information, all that content for that $499, then you have to pay the state. Okay? So you're paying your school tuition, but you also have to pay money to the state board as well. And we, as a school, do not collect that money. You actually pay that directly to the California State License Board, okay? How long does it take? We're going to cover that. We're going to cover how long it takes from start to finish, each section, each part, and what's the expected time range for you to get through these courses, take your test date, get your actual license, and things like that. Insurance costs. Yeah, that's one of the things you're going to learn in the university, is signing up as a contractor with the Construction Entrepreneur School. But we're going to cover a little bit about insurance costs here in this course as well. What insurance do I have to have? I get this question a lot. A lot of people think, hey, you know, if I go for my contractor's license, I'm afraid to go for it because I don't have all this money for this insurance. You know, so we're gonna tell you what you're gonna need to have, and then what you're gonna need as you grow as a contractor. And you're gonna be surprised what you find out. Okay. How do I find work as a licensed contractor? Well, as you know, I'm a contractor myself. I hold a general engineering a general building B, and also a C8 concrete specialty license. So before I got my license, I was actually getting work from Craigslist as an unlicensed contractor, like we all do. Whether you're getting it from Craigslist, word of mouth, Angie's List, wherever it's coming from, you're getting it, or from the next contractor is giving you the work. It doesn't matter. We all have been in that bubble, especially if you're looking to become licensed. So I got work from Craigslist. When I became licensed, that was not a place for me to get work being licensed. That was not my customer base. And you have to understand that as a licensed contractor, now you have insurance. Now you're looking to grow your business. And a lot of times the customer base or the client base that's on Craigslist are not looking for contractors that have insurance. They're looking for contractors that have, the right employees, that's paying workers' comp, and that have auto insurance and things like that. And not to say that you need to have those things, but you're going to be working toward getting those things. So we're going to give you some places that you can find work and how you can go about getting some work. And there'll be a more detailed course for this within the university once you sign up and get your license with us. We're also going to talk about marketing, bidding, how to have your phone ring. Okay, marketing, there's some do's and don'ts once you become a licensed contractor. And there's also some do's and don'ts being an unlicensed contractor. Unlicensed contractors can also do marketing, but they have to follow a strict guideline. And a lot of us do not know about that. And if you get caught violating these rules, it definitely can affect you getting your license in the near future. So we want to cover that: marketing, bidding, and how to have your phone ring. Upcoming changes with the board fees and rules. They are changing a lot of things with the board right now. And the main reason why they're changing these things is because the licensed contractors are putting the pressure on the state board to weed out the unlicensed guys that they feel is taking work away from them. When I was out there actually bidding on work and going after work, I never really felt like the unlicensed guys was really, or girls. I don't want to, single out anyone. I didn't want to feel like the unlicensed contractors were stealing the work that I was going after. I was just competing with someone else that was in the market. If the homeowner chose to go with a unlicensed contractor, then that person won the bid. Hopefully that person can do the work, but just like if I got into a bid with a licensed contractor can underbid it just as well as an unlicensed contractor. And a licensed contractor can have everything, all the overhead and everything is me, and ignore all that and still misbid the project. So I was concerned about some idiot bidding too low on a project and them getting a job and me missing out on this opportunity that fit my company well in a position I was in. That's what I was worried about. And we're going to talk about some of the upcoming changes with the board fees and rules, okay, that will affect you as a licensed contractor. Hiring employees is 1099. Very interesting one there. You make sure you pay attention to that one. What each classification is for. This one here, I probably get this call probably twice a week. Individuals thinking that they can get the general engineering A license and feel that they can do everything underneath the sun. And that's not true. So we're going to cover what the A is for, what we're going to cover what the general B is for, and also the specialty license as well. What can I do as an unlicensed contractor, and how do you protect yourself? This one is good. A lot of, contractors out there that are unlicensed, and they're handymen, and they're just doing out there concrete work. They're doing painting work, and you can actually go out there and do this work. But there's some things that you need to know, which are the strict guidelines the board have put in place that you need to follow. Also, too, we're going to cover whether or not a unlicensed contractor can pull permits, and how do you go about pulling permits if you can. How much in contract dollars did the construction industry produce last year? This one here, a lot of people think, hey, you know what? There's too many contractors out there for me to be getting my license. The market is just saturated, and that's not true. We share here how much money is spent in the construction industry within the last 2 years, and you will see the difference that there's so much work out there. There's so much money being spent on construction, and you can see it now. I don't care where you're at. I don't care if you're in a different state, Nevada, Louisiana. You can see the infrastructure that's being built nowadays. The housing market is coming back. The commercial market is coming back. The public works has already been here. There's plenty of work for you. The residential market, there's plenty of work here. And we're going to talk about some of the dollars that the construction industry produced last year. If I have felonies, can I still get my contractor's license? I get this question daily, several times a day. There's a lot of people out there that looking to get their license, men and women, that may have run-ins with the law, and they're real concerned about spending the $300 to get their license, as far as the application, submitting the application with the state board, to turn around and have it denied, and they lose that $300. So we're going to talk a little bit about if you have a felony, can you still get your license? That's a good one. I've only done work for myself. How do I verify my experience? We're going to talk about you being self-employed and how you can use that self-employment with those homeowners, those contractors, or whomever you're doing work for, and how we can add that to the application so you can verify your work experience. And this one's a little bit more detailed, a little bit more tricky. Definitely need someone that's experienced in filling out the application, dealing with self-employed individuals, okay, versus W-2 individuals, okay? What if I have bad credit? Okay, so we're going to talk about bad credit, because I get that question as well. What if I have bad credit? Would I be denied? And things like that. Well, we're going to talk about some things about your credit. We're going to talk about some other things that could be holding you back to get your license. So these are all the topics we're covering. You let me know if you want to attend this. Visit our website, sign up for this course, get this information. That way you can take the next step to get your life on the road. That way you can climb to that next level. You can knock this one off the checklist. You can go and get your contractor's license after this course. You'll feel better about a lot of things. A lot of questions will be answered. You don't have to do all that researching on the internet. We're going to take care of all your concerns in this course. And that's what I'm so excited about. So join us, sign up, come figure out with us on what you need, where you need to go, how you need to get there within this course. And once again, we're going to have question and answering at the end of this, and maybe even in between this. And then I'll also too, when I talk about these courses here, a lot of times I share real life experiences. So you hear some of my tales there while we have this course. That's also exciting as well. Okay, so that's about it. Check it out. Make sure you view it and sign up. And I'll see you there. See you there. Thank you.